What is up, my friends? You are very welcome along to our Newcastle United preview here on Anfield Agenda. The game kicks off at 7:30 on Wednesday, so we will be live from 6:15. In a moment, I'm going to go through the injury updates, my starting 11 prediction, and of course, my score prediction as well, asking you guys to play along in the comment section. But as it is a preview, we got to have a quick word from our sponsor, Surfshark, so I will see you guys in 83 seconds. You can count them. This video is sponsored by Surfshark, the best VPN on the market. Surfshark is an app or browser extension that allows you to change your location to access websites in other countries and keep you safe and secure from hackers. Using Surfshark, we here in Ireland can access other countries' Netflix libraries or other streaming platforms like DAZN in Spain for all those important Premier League games. Surfshark keeps you safe and private by protecting everything you do online. Everything. When your device connects to the internet, all that information is, in a way, blurred out. Surfshark is particularly useful for keeping you safe from being hacked if you use public Wi-Fi. Let's say you're in a cafe, you're at college, you're out and about, they've got you covered. Surfshark allows you to use one subscription on unlimited devices, meaning you can share your account with friends or family or that neighbour who's a little bit cheap. On top of all of this, Surfshark offers a 30-day money-back guarantee. You can also upgrade to Surfshark One, which includes the VPN, an alert system for breaches related to your data such as emails and credit cards, and an antivirus software for your desktop. Our sign-up offer gives you Surfshark VPN for a little over €2 a month. Simply scan the QR code on screen right now or... Right, my friends, we are back and let's get straight into with the injury update. So, speaking with David Lynch earlier on, he's saying that the feeling is that Alisson Becker and Federico Chiesa are very, very close to being included again in matchday squads. So, potentially look out for those guys coming back on Saturday against Everton. Diogo Jota, we still don't know an exact return date, although he is getting close. Alisson Becker, as I've mentioned a moment ago, should be there with Chiesa. The other injury concerns that we have, of course, Conor Bradley, going to be looking at early new year, probably for Conor. And there is some hope that maybe Ibrahim Konate will be back before the end of December. Perhaps look at one of the later fixtures, Leicester City or something like that, for him coming back in. So we're pretty much as we were going into this game with regards to the availability of players. So with that in mind, let's get stuck into my predicted 11. You're probably going to disagree with some of my selections, but remember, this is again a period where I think we have to rotate. We have to look ahead to the fact that there are 9 games in total in the month of December, and we aren't going to be able to just field our best 11 or what we think is our best 11 every game. So keep that in mind as we go through them. So right, we'll start off with the goalkeeper and the centre backs. So I don't think there'll be any real surprises here, unless of course maybe some of you guys think that Gomez could go to left back, and again I understand where you're coming from. For me though, I would stick with Caoimhín Kelleher in goal, Virgil van Dijk alongside Joe Gomez in the centre back positions. Reason being, one, I don't think Robbo needs a rest because he's looking brilliant, and maybe we could rest him for the Merseyside derby, although even saying that, you know, his fight and his battling skills would probably be, you know, great for that game. So for me, I'm going to go with the 2 centre backs, and then in the 2 full back positions, again, exactly as you would probably expect me to say, I'm going to go for Trent Alexander-Arnold at right back and Andy Robertson at left back. I don't like the idea of Kwanzaa playing a full game at right back. I've got to be honest with you on that one. Maybe we can refresh and put Kwanzaa in when we play Everton at the weekend and give Joe a breather. I mean, I don't think he's going to rotate Virgil out, albeit we do have to talk about giving Virgil a rest at some point. Maybe the Southampton game in the League Cup could be that one. So that is my back 5 for this one. Kelleher in goal, Robbo to continue at left back, right back Trent, and then centre back pairing of Joe Gomez and our captain Virgil van Dijk. Into midfield, again, you probably disagree with me, but I have made a change here. So for me, keep Ryan Gravenberch. Of course, it's a big game at Newcastle, but I would bring Curtis Jones back in and play with Alexis McAllister. Now, a lot of people are going to be screaming at the screen thinking Alexis should be rested. I would rest him against Everton because I think that's going to be a more physically demanding game, and I think Dominic Szoboszlai in there with Curtis Jones would be a great mix along with Gravenberch for the Everton game. So on this one, I like the idea of Jones and Szoboszlai maybe being rotated, one in for one game, one in for another, keep them both fresh. We know that they're both bundles of energy. So my midfield for the Newcastle game is Ryan Gravenberch, Curtis Jones and Alexis McAllister. Now we move into the attacking end, and again, the trend of you probably disagreeing with me is going to continue here. So what I've done is, in the wide positions, I put Cody Gakpo on the left, and of course Mohamed Salah on the right. Now the reason is, not because I'm about to put Lucho through the middle. Again, I'm looking to the Everton game, and I'm thinking Lucho's energy probably be better for us in that game. So I would rest him up for the start of this one. If we need to bring him off the bench, so be it. So Cody Gakpo on the left, and Mohamed Salah on the right. And when it comes to through the centre, well, you know where I'm going with this, right? If you don't, you're about to. So I think it would be mad not to play Darwin after what he did last season. If you don't remember, we were down to 10 men, we were losing 1-0, and then we released Darwin off the bench. He came on, scored an absolutely world-class brace, and we left there with the 3 points. So I think he's got fond memories of Newcastle. I think the Geordies are going to hate the sight of him potentially playing. So I would go for this one with Darwin Núñez through the centre, Cody Gakpo on the left, and Mohamed Salah on the right. If the manager decides to go with Lucho through the middle, no problems with that either. This is just my thought process, of course, ahead of the game coming up against Everton, a 12:30 on Saturday. So a relatively short turnaround there for that one, meaning we need to give as much rest as we can to these guys, albeit thankfully we don't have much travel from Liverpool to Liverpool for the game on Saturday. Now, I want to also bring up the FA Cup tie. I'm sure you're probably aware of it, but just in case you aren't, Liverpool have been drawn in, well, a bit of a derby. Not with Tranmere Rovers, not with Everton, but with Accrington Stanley. And what a great draw that is for the people of Accrington, the club, the fans, the players. They get to come to Anfield and play Liverpool in the third round of the FA Cup. So that's class. But we're not finished yet. We still have to go through my score prediction. And I've got to be honest and say I was close to going with a draw on this one. This was the game, weirdly, I thought most likely to drop points in. Not Manchester City, not Everton. This one is the one that concerns me. So I couldn't bring myself to go for a draw in the end, but I have gone for a close game and a 2-1 victory for Liverpool. And if we can leave there with the 3 points, and if we can go to Goodison and win at the weekend, I don't know what other doubts there can be then. We will have gotten through what is the tricky period with maximum points. We've looked brilliant so far doing it. The players look like they're in a great place. Newcastle, bring it on. What a game it is. I can't wait. It is an earlier start. Just a reminder again, some of the games are 8:15 on Wednesday, but our game is one of the 7:30 games, which means we will be live on here from 6:15 for the watch along. We'll have our match reaction, our player ratings, and everything else we expect on a match day as well. Thank you so much for another incredible month in this November on the channel, and we're looking forward to a great December as well. We really do appreciate all the support you've given us. Looking forward to reading your comments and your thoughts on my predicted 11 and my score prediction. And of course, a massive thank you to our incredible sponsors as well, Surfshark. Full disclosure, this was my second attempt at recording this video because the first one, my microphone was switched off and I didn't have any sound to it. So there you go. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you again for watching. I will catch up with you soon. Much love. Bye-bye.